How you doing? This is Lewie. Now, I want to talk to you today because, quite frankly, I'm getting kind of tired of what the left is saying. The left, and I don't mean the liberals, I mean the far left, saying there's no such thing as God, that prayers don't work, and all kinds of other anti-religious things. So, I'm going to start with something I've told many people. Now, this is not where my faith is at this point. My faith is much deeper than this, but this is a good starting point for those who are trying to find reason to believe. And that thing is, I would rather believe in God, die, and find out I was wrong, than not believe in God, die, and find out I was wrong. And the reason is if you believe in God, die, and find out you're wrong, there's nothing lost. But if you don't believe in God, die, and find out you're wrong, you go to hell. It's that simple. The Bible tells you that. Okay? The second thing to back up my belief is what I want to talk to you most about. Okay? Let's start right here. This is called a white pine. Alright? It's a pine tree. And as you can see, it's very young. It's only maybe a year or two old. And when this gets older, it's going to grow. It's going to be completely huge. It's going to be big, like that tree way over there. Look at that one sitting right over there. You see that one standing right there? Right? And I'll see if I can point to you. Right there. That's what it's going to look like when it gets older. Okay? Now, come back around. This here, this is called goldenrod. Alright? And it's going to get about this tall as the plant gets older. Can you see how high I got it? Show my hand. It's going to get about that tall as it gets older. Now the thing is this and this and this grass and these ferns and these little flowers here, I don't know if you can see them, they all started from one thing: algae. Now you're going to say, well, that's evolution. You're right, that would be evolution. But who started evolution? What caused evolution? Well, atmospheric changes, planet changes, this and that. But okay, fine, you can break it down that low, but it goes back further. Something has to create these changes. We can take it all the way back to the Big Bang Theory. What caused the Big Bang? Well, chemicals got together, they didn't like each other, boom, and there you go. What caused them chemicals to come together in an area of nothing? That's how God works. The thing is religion and science, they will actually walk hand in hand. There is no just religion or just science. There is a hand-in-hand kind of thing. The Bible says what God did. Science says how he did it. Now someone's going to come up with, well, the timetables don't match. Well, in God, there is no time. Okay? What we measure is time, which is a 24-hour day. It's actually 23 hours and 58 minutes, 59 minutes, someplace in there. I don't really know the exact calculation. Okay? But the fact is our lives are based on time, but God is an eternal being. There is no time. So if you sit there and do the math, you could probably figure out that one day for God might be millions of years for us, okay? Or millions of years for God could be one day for us. It's hard to say because we don't know. We're not on the same level as God. God is a being that is much higher, much stronger, much more super than us, okay? I'm going to show you some more examples here. You have to excuse the mess. We're under construction up here, so we're going to have a bit of a mess. So we're going to try not to show it all to you, but you'll probably end up seeing some. Follow me, Madison. Oh, by the way, Madison is the videographer today. Go ahead, turn it around and say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Here's a more example of God's work. This is Lucy. And she's a goat. And she's pregnant. Okay? Lucy started from a small cell, just like you and I did. We were all one-celled organisms millions and millions of years ago. And through the evolutionary process, they separated, they changed, they evolved into different things. For example, the one single cell that she started from turned her into made it so she could be a goat today. The one single cell that I, Madison, or you started from made it so that we were people. Yes, you go back to evolution, and the same argument that I made before with the plants, I'm making now. God's the one that made things possible for the changes to take place so that we could evolve into the people that we are. Okay? And the thing is, when you put God into place where he belongs, everything makes sense. If you don't, then a person who questions things realizes that there's a missing element. There's a missing element in evolution. There's a missing element in time. But once you place God into that one little piece of puzzle of God, then everything fits into place. So those of you who don't believe in God, I'll pray for you. Okay? I'm hoping that God finds a way into your hearts and you understand his presence, and you understand his importance in not only your life, but your friends' lives, your family's life, and the life of society in general, civilization. Those of you who do believe in God, here is a good argument for you to work with when you try to bring people to God. Okay? Have a nice day. It was good talking to you. Go ahead and hang